Okay, stand by. One. Good afternoon, fellow citizens. I know that a lot of you are aware that I was made to make a political decision, but I want to make it very clear that this address to the Zambian people has nothing to do with attracting sympathy from anyone. It has everything to do about restoring everything about Zambia. We are living in very difficult times. And permit me to mention that I was elected member of parliament when I was a youth. Not that I was nominated, not that I won on any political party organization. I won because the people of Lumezi had trust in myself. I have heard sentiments from so many political leaders enticing the youths that they'll be nominated to parliament. I must mention and make a clarion call to the Zambian youths: do not be duped. The people inviting you for those nominations are going to take you to prison, and you are going to suffer. It is not right. It is the worst place probably under the face of the sun, other than the graveyard. I'm speaking authoritatively because I've had the chance of being in prison. I'm calling upon my fellow young people, though I'm no longer a youth, that you need to walk and support a leadership that is tolerant to divergent views. I'm calling upon the Gen Z not to be trapped by the intolerant, brutal regime. In case the youths have forgotten, Lusaka was the house of the liberation struggle of the region. But today people are running away from Lusaka to be in exile. I don't think that is what the youths are looking forward to. But the bigger picture is not about my personal aspirations. Just to put myself on record so that the country knows the truth. If it was about my personal choice of who is the best man to lead this country going forward, I would have chosen Honorable Augustine Chanda Katotowe. But the Zambian people right now are not decided to walk and move with my preferred choice. I have consulted the church. I've consulted the Muslim clergy. I have consulted members of parliament from both the right and the left. Even those that have defected are not comfortable. They are waiting for parliament to be dissolved. One thing is clear. We do not have the best choice as a people and as a country. But what we have is a movement. A movement that if we all sit together, we'll get to our promised land. In saying so, historically when President Michael Sata died, and the then Vice President, Dr. Guy Scott, decided to take the machinery outside Parliament, members of Parliament then supported the candidature of Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Parliament did produce ECL as a Republican president. Today, I call upon my big brother Makebi Zulu. I call upon Dr. Chimba Kambwili. I call upon Honorable Given Luwinda to put our personal aspirations aside. It is about the collective will of the Zambian people, not our individual aspirations. I call upon every well-meaning Zambians to join us in working with Brian Mundubile. Brian Mundubile has been accepted by the Zambian people. And we know that the state apparatus will do everything in their disposal to block his candidature. But we are saying it's a movement. It's not about Brian's individual aspirations. It's about the collective will of the people. If Brian is blocked by whatsoever reason because they're uncomfortable with the movement, another Joshua shall be born from the movement. Let us work together. We can no longer afford to betray the Zambian people. It's time to start working and deliver this country to our promised land. We must say no to these state abductions. Some of you will not even survive 24 hours in prison after August. I'm not here to say I was detained for what. I don't harbor hate. I've forgiven whoever did what they did. But we've got a country to save. We've got a country to protect. Yes, it's much easier to compromise my principles and join the UPND, but my conscience is what is more paramount than the little finances that people are sharing. I'm not for sale, and the worst case will be for me to go into exile. But I think we have an opportunity to save the situation. We are not sitting comfortably. I thank you.